Welcome, I'm Jessica Labadie. I am the current Cosmetic Dermatologic Surgery Fellow at Skincare Physicians in Chestnut Hill, as well as a member of the board. I'm the resident representative here at ASLMS, and I have the pleasure of introducing my mentor, as well as the current Caroline and William Mark Memorial Award winner, Dr. Jeffrey Dover.
Well, Jessica, thank you. I'm Jeffrey Dover, and I'm a dermatologist in the Boston area, and I'm honored to be one of Jess's mentors this year.
Thank you. Well, you've had an amazing conference so far, Dr. Dover. Congratulations on receiving not only a presidential citation, but also the Caroline and William Mark Memorial Award. Could you talk a little bit about what this award means to you and just share your thoughts?
Well, Jess, thank you very much. You know, I've been coming to this meeting annually since 1986 when I was a fellow with Dr. Arndt in Boston, and also John Parrish and Rox Anderson. And I've only missed two, and they were both virtual in the last couple of years because of COVID. So I haven't actually missed one of these meetings since 1986, which is hard to believe. And I've learned a ton about lasers and devices. So it's a testament to how great this society is, and it's just a great honor for me to be recognized by my peers and by this society that I feel so strongly about.
Thank you. So what do you see as the opportunities and advantages that ASLMS has for researchers like yourself?
Well, it's a unique specialty. It's lasers in medicine and surgery, but it's also multidisciplinary. So everything from dermatology and plastic surgery to ophthalmology, urology, light sources for biostimulation. There's a nursing section, there's an allied health section. So it's the one society where everybody's invited, everybody's included, and no one group is seen as better or different than the other. So it's ecumenical, which is really nice. What's very nice is this annual meeting is like no other. It's where we present all our best research. I go to lots of other meetings. Almost none of them are research meetings. They're what is new but you didn't read, or what was out last year but you didn't actually read in the literature, but there's very little new data presented. They're all review talks. At this meeting, there's some review talks, but it's cutting edge. It's where we present all of our latest stuff. And if it wasn't for ASLMS, where would we present this data? Where would you present your data that you're presenting later this afternoon on a study that we did? So ASLMS allows young researchers and old researchers to present their best data, to present it in front of peers, to get peer review of their work, to network with peers. We network with all our corporate partners, without whom we wouldn't have devices to study. And we share ideas where we get to network and come up with new ideas for new, invigorated study and opportunity. So I leave here. The Monday after this meeting, I have a list of usually 100 things I want to work on for the next year. I get about 2 or 3 done, maybe 4 or 5. And I come up with ideas that you and I might share for studies we want to do or to improve our work. So it's really a unique and wonderful society, which I think has gotten better and better over the 40 years I've been involved.
That's amazing. No, it's so helpful, especially for residents and fellows looking to join the society and maybe come to the conference. Do you think you could maybe explain, in your opinion, although I think you just did really well, why should people attend the conference, even in person?
Well, especially for young people. One of my young mentees is not able to come this year because she's lecturing elsewhere. And I was a little disappointed because I think she made the wrong choice. This is the meeting to be at. This is where she'll see her peers. If you're interested in devices or technology, this is where all the cutting edge research is presented. It's where all the companies come to present. It's where you can meet partners for the future, find companies to support your research, find partners to work with you, find potential future fellows, find collaborators. And there's a camaraderie here. It's a non-competitive meeting. It's unlike any other meeting. We're not competing with each other. It's a place where we share ideas, where a Nobel Prize winner can give a Nobel Prize winning lecture like he did this morning, which just enlightens people. Like even Rox Anderson was in awe of this man. And there are 2 geniuses side by side sharing a podium. What other meeting can you go to where you get this year's Nobel Prize winner speaking to you as if you're a peer? I think it's the place to come, and I try never to miss this meeting. It's fun to be at, it's not expensive, it's always in a nice place. I mean, what's better than San Diego in the spring? And I get to work with people like you who like to come and share ideas, so it's really terrific.
Thank you. And Could you why should residents even get involved with ASLMS? Or even medical students for that matter? Do you think that, you just talked about a Nobel Prize winner, Dr. Anderson, who came up with the theory of selective photothermolysis, these huge names in the field. Why should medical students and residents get involved early on?
Well, number one, you want to meet Rox Anderson. He's just around to talk to. He'll talk to anybody, and at a small meeting like this, it's colloquial. It's like just going to your local community center. He's available to talk to you. There are no barriers of entry at a society like this. The Nobel Prize winner walked off the podium. People walked over and just started to talk to him, took pictures with him. This is a very ecumenical, approachable society. So students like you come as medical students, and it helps to foster your trajectory in your path later on. Or you might decide you never want to do anything with lasers or devices, but if you don't try it out, it's almost free, I think, for medical students or young dermatologists. When I was the president of the society, we arranged to have funding for young residents to come, all expenses paid, so they would see what they were missing. Because in training, there aren't enough lectures or especially hands-on devices, lasers, fillers, toxins, all those different things that you want to learn as a young trainee. This is the place to see them firsthand. So I'm so excited to see young residents on the plane here yesterday and here this morning, eager-eyed, 7 in the morning, taking notes, because they're going to learn things they will never learn in training at home. Plus, they'll rub shoulders with the giants, as you mentioned, in the field, side by side, and they can aspire to greater things, which is really what you need. Is you need something to invigorate your learning. You're learning for a reason, and you're learning so that you can share those ideas with patients and other colleagues, and that's what ASLMS is all about.